Hey guys, how you doing? Alright, I don't do these things a lot. I just don't really have a lot of time for them, but I like to do them on milestones when it comes to subscriber contests. 1K is good. I'm almost up to 5K and hopefully 10K someday. Right now my subscriber list is 4,539, and every day I get maybe 3 or 4. What I'm trying to do here is get to 5K. So I'm not there yet, but hopefully with your help and your imagination, not only will I get to 5K subscribers, but you guys will win great prizes. Now, if you guys have been following my channel, you know that I did a survival knife. Such did a great review on one of my survival knives, and John Campbell, Arizona Bushman, did a great review on one of my Master Chiefs. So these guys are out there, they're doing great reviews for me, and I am gaining more and more subscribers from their viewing. But what I wanted to do was sort of take the knife, the last ditch. I had my own concept on that knife, and I wanted it to be small, compact, heavy duty, good for pretty much any field use, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to redesign that knife. But I'm not only going to redesign it, I'm going to let you guys help me redesign it. And that's what this 5K sub contest is all about. This is the 5K sub contest, design your own survival knife. That means you guys are going to take a piece of paper or a CAD drawing or whatever you're comfortable with and draw a survival knife. So some of the knives that I make are very plain. I like the traditional look, but they are a little bit of form and function that's involved into it. And these are some of the knives that you see in front of you that I like the best in a survival knife. Okay, I don't have any of my own blades here because I don't want to be biased. I want to make sure that you guys have an idea of what I'm looking for and then build off of this. Okay, so what you have here is the SE5. This is a very nice, comfortable survival knife. It is a 1/4 inch thick. I think this is 1095 steel. It's a very comfortable fit. It has a saber grind here. Really nice, comfortable micarta. I think this is a fire drill, fire bow pivot. And then this back here, nice lanyard hole, and then in the back it has some type of chip breaker if you needed it. Really nice knife, very comfortable with that knife. The next one is the Blackbird. Okay, a lot of guys know this one. This is a Blackbird OCKUS. This is a stainless steel. It is only about 5/32, so it's not very thick, but it does have some nice features on it. Overall, really nice blade. The next one is the Becker 2. Very thick, heavy duty blade. I would pretty much stake my life on this. Nice coating again. Has a nice grind there. Has a little notch, hammer in the back. Again, very good, palm swell, comfortable. And then the last one is the Ontario, which is relatively cheap. Most of these knives are under $100 or around that type. They're not that expensive. And this is the TAC 1 from Ontario. Again, nice blade, very simple design. I think this is about maybe a little less than 3/16. Again, lanyard hole in the back, nice micarta. Okay, so these are the blades that I am looking for, and I'm going to go over some of the contest rules, and then I'm going to show you the prizes. So basically, here's the rules. Must be a subscriber to my channel. Okay, you must be a Facebook friend or Twitter. Okay, so if you don't have Facebook, go to Twitter. If you don't have Twitter, go to Facebook. I will leave the links down below so you guys can click on it later. You must be 18 years old or have your parents' permission. Okay, very simple. We'll ship worldwide, but you're going to pay for the shipping if I have to ship it overseas. If it's CONUS, I'll pay for it. All right, that means continental US. So if you are in the United States, I'll pay for the shipping. If you're overseas and you want to do it, that's fine, but I need you to pay for the shipping, and I don't want to be responsible because I am shipping knives overseas, and I don't want to be responsible for customs. You must do a video response. Okay, very simple. What you're going to do is you're going to draw on a piece of paper what your design must look like. It could be graph paper, it could be any type of paper, and then you're going to show me the different design features, and I'll get into that. You can do a CAD drawing or a picture drawing if you're good with technology. It must be a fixed blade. Okay, we're designing a knife That is going to be Three River Blades survival knife. I only make fixed blades, therefore it's going to be a fixed blade. Here's the instructions. Alright, do a video response showing your design of your ultimate survival knife. Okay, very simple. Pick the steel. It could be stainless or carbon, and explain that, and the alloy type that you pick. So if you want to pick carbon steel and you want it to be D2, say I want it to be D2 and I want it to be tool steel because of this. Or I like stainless steel and this is the alloy. I want 440C, I want 154 cm. Alright, so pick the steel and explain why you want that steel. Pick the grind. Okay, do you want a flat grind, convex grind? Do you want a Scandi grind? I showed you a couple grinds here before. Explain why you want that grind. Okay, you can pick other features like I want jimping, I want handles. The point of the blade. Should it be a large belly? Should it be a tanto? Should it be a spear point? Okay, things like that. Should it be a drop point? Okay. What you like on the spine? Should it have a lanyard hole? Should it be screws or pins? Okay, this is your design. It's not my design. I'm going off what you're designing. Okay. Here's the deal. The knife cannot be longer than 10 inches. So if you want to do a 5-inch blade and a 5-inch handle, that's fine. You might want to do a 6-inch blade and a 4-inch handle. That's all up to you. It cannot be longer than 10 inches. The knife cannot be wider than 2 inches. Okay, so blade thickness. All right, we're talking about how wide the blade's going to be. 2 inches. Thickness is your call. So if you want to go 1/8 or you want to go 15/16 or 3/8, or you want to go in the norm, which I usually do, is go with 1/4, that's fine too, and explain why you're doing that. The sheath is also your call. So if you want to go with Kydex, explain why you want to go with Kydex, or if you want to do some type of Moly capable or any type of Condora or leather, explain that. Okay, here's the deal. I will stop taking video responses when I reach 5K. And finalize the contest. So it makes sense to grab a few friends to subscribe. Alright, so here's the deal. It doesn't matter if you grab a couple folks or people come over. If they don't do a video response, I don't really care about that, but the numbers go higher. So all you got to do is grab a couple buddies and say, hey, look, go over to Three River Blades, hit the subscribe button. If you want to do a video response, here's the guy's stuff. If you don't want to do a video, that's fine. The numbers are going higher. As long as you have your video response in before the 5K mark, those are the ones I'm going to count. I will pick 5 winners. Obviously, 5,000 subscribers, 5 winners, 5 prizes. I will pick 5 winners and ask them to scan and email a copy of their design. So I'll go through all the video, I'll watch what I can. If I see something I like, I'll say, hey, you know what, I like that one. Please scan it, fax it, ship it to me, email it, whatever. You want to go snail mail, just send it to me. Out of those 5 designs, I'm going to ask my family which ones they like, and I'm going to shoot it around to a couple of guys that I know that are huntsmen, woods guys, some military tactical guys, and see which ones they like. All right, so I'm going to get an opinionated view. Now, you don't know what I like other than what I'm telling you right here. But if the features are sound, if the steel is sound, the bevels are sound, and everything seems right for a survival knife, then you might win the prize. Alright, I'll pick the winners and I'll announce it once I have that. Okay guys, before I get to the prizes, just some do's and don'ts, okay, when it comes to a survival knife. Now when I think survival knife, I don't think of an all-encompassing knife. I don't think that something like this, like the Tom Brown Tracker, is not something that I'm going to be able to make and run into production and sell at a very reasonable cost. I think these cost about $200 a piece. They might have come down. But if you're interested in a Tom Brown Tracker, I don't want to make this guy's stuff. I certainly don't have the tools or access to tools to make a sawback, so that's something you might want to exclude. Jimping is fine. I'm not making double ground edges or some type of hook. The handle on this is very nice and comfortable. Again, this little feature is fine. A nice belly is fine, but again, you're working in parameters. Sawback is just not going to happen. So that's one of the things I want to warn you about. Any type of wire cutter or choils that just don't make sense, or any type of laser ninja type futuristic weapon. I'm not I'm not putting lasers on my knives. So just one of those things to think about. Also, this is the Gerber LMF. Great knife, great little knife. The serrations here, nah, I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to tell you all my blades are going to be straight edge. So if you are thinking about serrations, that's not going to happen. This handle right here is very comfortable. I just don't have this type of molding capability. So you have to think that I'm a custom knife maker. And as a custom knife maker, I am limited. I don't have a big factory in China where I could stamp press these things out. So most of my blades will be full tang. Give you a little hint on that. Breaker's fine, hammer's fine, anything like that is great. But think within the realm of a custom knife maker with the tools. You guys been around my shop, you know what I have. Everything's going to be made here, and then we're going to make more. All right, so keep that in mind. Hey guys, all right, so the prizes. The prizes are going to go from 5 all the way to 1. I'm going to place them out on the table. Now, none of these knives have ever been used at all. I've gotten them straight from the factory or from the store, and I've never used them before, which is why this is such a great, epic giveaway. I do have knives that, you know, I hold near and dear to me. However, I want to give a great prize for picking your guys' brains and getting me up to 5K and sharing all the knowledge. Okay, so here we go. Number 5. Number 5 is the Tanto China-made Defender Extreme. Okay, this knife has never been used. It retails for about, I don't know, 10 bucks. This is basically a fake K-bar knife. It does come with a sheath and fits in here, and it has a rubber clasp, and then has a belt loop, and it has 2 belt loops. It has the hard case, and it has this Velcro one with a little bit of a leg string. Now, it's not the best one in the world, but you know what? Hey, for $12, it's doable. The next one, the next prize, will be a Charade. I think they call this the Old Timer. This is the Charade Old Timer, brand new, never used. Comes with a leather sheath. Really nice. Does come with the box, as you can see here. This is never been touched, never been used. This is the 4th prize. Okay, put that there. Getting better, guys, getting better. All right, the next prize for all you guys that love buck. This is the Buck Bantam and Bantam Nano, I believe it's called. So it is a 2-for package. This is number 3. Never opened, never used. Really great product. I think this is 420 HC stainless steel. Really nice for those hunters. You know, you get a small knife and a big knife. Excellent. Excellent piece of gear right there. All right, here we go, guys. You ready for number 2? Number 2. For those guys that are big fans of SOG products, this is the SOG Specialty Knife and Tool B66 Power Assist Multi-Tool in black oxide. Never used. I think I opened it once. The Power Assist, I think, comes in the locking mechanism here. Okay, you can see it's a power assist on that side. It does come with 2 blades. Let me just put that back right there. I've never used this. The box is a little bit crinkled up, but again, really nice. It's got all kinds of tools in here. I've just never used it. I do own a bunch of multi-tools, so it's not really a big deal for me to let one of these go. Like I said, really nice multi-tool. Comes with the case. It has a clip-on case here. Alright, so that's an epic piece of gear. Someone will definitely be happy with that. That is the number 2 prize. And the prize is all prize, okay? The one that's going to be the ultimate survival knife winner will win the SOG CD01L Specialty Knives Tool Creed Knives Satin. You know what that means? Probably nothing. But anyway, here's the sheath, and here's the Bowie. I'm giving away a great Bowie knife from SOG. I don't know what the steel is, but this is the steel. I think that's right. Creed? Is that what it says right there? Never used, never sharpened. I think SOG has a, I'm not a huge fan of SOG, but this is one of their nicer blades. It does have a 1/4 inch stock. That is a Bowie style knife, guys. Look at that. That is a big sucker. If you're looking for something for bushwhacking, this is the knife. And it does come with an outstanding leather sheath. Okay. I don't know what the retail is for this, but it's probably over $100. But again, epic knife right there. And I just want to thank everybody. Listen, guys, this is what you got to do. It's very simple. You are designing a knife that you would be stuck in the woods, and that's the knife you want. I'm going to pick a couple guys, 5 people. I say guys meaning girls too. Girls are very much encouraged to do the sub contest. But like I said, you got to be a subscriber, must be a Facebook friend or Twitter friend, 18 years old, will ship worldwide, but you will pay for shipping outside the US. Must do a video response, and it must be a fixed blade. Very simple. Pick your steel. Let me know what type of steel, stainless or carbon, and what type. Pick the grind you like. Pick the features, the handles, what type of handles, what type of point, spine, jimping, choils, all that stuff. Let me know which ones you like. It cannot be longer than 10 inches, so get your graph paper out. It cannot be wider than 2 inches. The thickness is your call. The sheath is your call. Like I said, once I reach 5K subscribers, I will pick 5 winners out of those 5 video responses that I like the best. And then from those 5, you're going to scan it, fax it, email me 5 pictures of that design knife, and I will pick the winners. And then you have, like I said, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great prizes. Guys, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for giving me all the support. Like I said, these are great gifts, great products, and I hope that you guys will go up to 3riverblades.com, check out all the new stuff that I'm doing, subscribe, and talk to you soon. Thank you for the support.